Hey guys, welcome to another New World video. So in today's video I will be continuing my series on trade skill leveling guides and updating them for patch 1.1 Into the Void. Today we will be going over engineering. So a lot has changed, but once again, when you look closer, it appears engineering like Arcana has gotten easier when done properly. Not harder, just like I assumed it would, before the patch when some people were screaming about how it was going to become impossible. So let's get into it. Engineering in New World is a very valuable skill to master. It gives you the ability to make high-powered ammunition that everyone will need. Powerful bows, spears, hatchets, and muskets. You also will be the one who makes tools and fishing rods for everyone to use. Engineers also make proficiency potions, which we have all learned are invaluable to have on hand while farming rare materials, no matter the gathering type you are doing. Another amazing reason to max engineering since patch 1.1 is that they have made the rare artifact materials for legendary 600 weapons drop now, so being able to make the bow, musket, hatchet, or spear will be an amazing item to get very easily upon hitting 200. So let's get into the leveling. From 0 to 50, you will be making gunpowder. You will need 140 saltpeter. This can be found inside caves and tunnels within the game. They respawn fairly quickly, so if you like, you can either camp a cave for spawns or collect it along your iron route. Saltpeter is often very cheap on the market, so to save time, because your time is valuable also, you could always buy it. This is up to you and the resources you have available to you. Next, we need 280 flint. There is only one real place to gather flint in mass quantities that I have found, and that is near the Pirate Cove. You can simply stand here and click gather all day, and the flint just continues to respawn as fast as you can gather it. And finally, you need 700 charcoal, so gather any old trees and take the wood into the smelter and cook it up. Now that you have the required materials, make 140 gunpowder. Now that you are level 50, let's begin the next step. From 50 to 100, once again, you will be making gunpowder. This time, a lot more, but nothing you can't handle. So head back to your caves or marketplace and get 1618 saltpeter. This may, if you choose to gather it, take a little more time this time, but once you get going, you will see it is not nearly as difficult as it sounds. Next, you will once again need flint, so once again head back to Pirate's Cove and start clicking. You will need 3,236 flint this time, so give your hands a stretch before you get started. And finally, you need 8,090 charcoal, so head out and start chopping. Thankfully, green wood is very easy to gather, so this will take you no time at all. After you have collected all of these materials, head to your engineering bench and craft 1,618 gunpowder. From 100 to 150, now things start to get a little more difficult, but far from impossible. This time you will need to go out to gather wordwood. This will be difficult as of this moment, because gathering of elemental creatures is of course disabled, so I would suggest buying it, not planks, they are too expensive, but buy raw wordwood. You should be able to get it for 0.01. If, however, you are watching this later and they have re-enabled gathering elemental creatures, then easy. Just head out to any location on the map where Angry Earth spawn and harvest the wolves for wordwood. If on your server, wordwood for some reason is very expensive, then you can farm wordwood trees. I will show you a few of my favorite spots where you can farm these now. You also need lumber, a lot of it, so farm this while farming wordwood. You will continue to collect this until you have crafted 4,008 wordwood planks. I am not giving you the exact amount of raw materials needed here, because it will be very different for everyone. The RNG surrounding refining lumber will make it vary between one person needing 50% less and another needing 30% less, so just continue to gather and craft planks until you have the required amount. Next, you will need 670 iron ingots. This is easy, just hit your favorite iron mining route and gather 670 iron ingots. And finally, you will need 668 coarse leather. Again, pretty simple. Just head out and skin some animals for rawhide. Of course, as usual, I recommend cutlass keys, but this is a very small amount, so anywhere you like will do. Now that you have all of these materials, you will be crafting 334 wordwood spears. And before you start typing in the comments that bows or fishing rods or ammo is better, it isn't. I already mathed it out, and on an experience for gold value, the spears are by far the best. The material for them all run very close in cost, if you were to consider that a deciding point. However, the taxes on making spears will come out roughly 450 gold cheaper than the other options, from 150 to 200. This is your final step. You're almost there. Just one final push, then it's over, so don't give up. First, you will be farming to make ironwood planks. For this stage, you will need 7,241 ironwood planks. There are some great ironwood routes I will show you now. First, this one in Brightwood. It doesn't offer a ton of ironwood, but it is rarely contested. Second, this one here in Edengrove. This one has a lot of ironwood, but offers also a lot of danger along the way. And finally, this route in Brightwood. This one is my favorite because you can get a lot of other stuff along the way, like chests for trophy materials and gems from the platinum nodes. Another way to speed this up a lot is to sell the rare woods, like wildwood, and use the gold to buy planks to supplement and speed this up. After you have the 7,241 ironwood planks, now you will need iron. Yes, you guessed it, the rest is so easy. The hard part is completely over. So head to your favorite iron mining route and farm 2,785 iron ingots. And finally, head back to Cutlass Keys or wherever you enjoy skinning and collect 1,114 coarse leather. Once you have all of these materials, head to a town with a tier 5 forge bench available and craft 557 ironwood spears. Congratulations, you are now 200 engineering, and I have to say, it was a lot easier this time around than before. I am starting to really think all this talk of crafting becoming impossible was, as I thought, a lot of smoke. Now that you have completed your engineering training, what can you do with it to earn gold? Well, to begin with, you can create yourself one or multiple of the Gear Score 600 bind on pickup artifact weapons, the Soulforged Spear, the Warpwood Bow, the Axe of the Abyss, and the Musket of Unseen Power. You can also create Gear Score 600 bows, muskets, spears, and hatchets, along with proficiency potions, ammo, and other great and useful items to sell. In order to do this, you will need a few things. To begin, you will need the Engineer Armor set. There are two engineering sets available to you, a Tier 4 and a Tier 5 variant. And again, like always, they both offer exactly the same plus 10 benefit. The only difference is the cosmetic. The Engineering Tier 4 set you will find the helmet from Elite Chests in Caminus, the chest from Elite Chests in the Lazarus Instrumentality, the gloves from Elite Chests within Mbutsi Inferior, the pants within Elite Chests in Mbutsi Superior, the boots in Elite Chests within Forecastle Drift. And the Engineering Tier 5 set you will find the helmet is dropped by the Caminus Gate Lord, the chest is dropped by Mirepaw, the gloves are found within Elite Chests in the Balebane Maw, the pants are dropped by Overseer Levy, and the boots are in Elite Chests within the Balebane Maw. You will also want to have the trophies available to you as an engineer. There are the Minor Engineering Trophy. This is available and easy to craft by any furniture maker using common materials. It offers +2 to the quality of engineer crafted items. The Basic Engineer Trophy. This one requires an artifact item, the Engineer's Technique Manuals. Once you have this in your inventory, you will have access to craft the Basic Trophy. This trophy offers +4 to the quality of engineer crafted items. And finally, the Major Engineering Trophy. This one will require you have the Precision Engineering Tools artifact in your inventory to unlock the recipe. You will also have to sacrifice your basic trophy in order to craft this. This one provides you with +5 quality to engineer created items. So in time, you can have 3 of these, one in each of your homes, providing you with +15 in total. You will also want an amulet crafted by a jewel crafter using the Orichalcum Engineer perk item. This will give you an additional +5 engineering quality to crafted items. And finally, food. There are 3 foods available to an engineer to improve their skill. The herb roasted squash provides you with a +10 bonus. Creamed corn provides you with a +12 bonus. And finally, herb-crusted vegetables provide you with a +15 engineering crafted item quality bonus. Well guys, that's the updated engineering guide. I do hope that it has provided someone out there with a little direction to help them along the way. I will continue to update these over the next few days, so keep an eye out for your favorite. And as always guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.